Hi guys! Welcome sa SIP9. In this video ay itutuloy natin yung series natin on Senior High School Precalculus. Sa previous video ay pinag-aralan natin kung paano ba mag-draw ng ellipse, no? And yung method natin is magtutusok tayo ng dalawang pins and then tatalian natin siya ng string. Tapos hihilahin natin yung string gamit yung dulo ng lapis. And then iti-trace natin yung path paikot na habang tinitrace natin dapat straight yung string. No? So, tignan natin yung animation. Okay, so habang umiikot yung lapis, dapat straight yung string natin. So, napakita ko na ito sa previous video kaya hindi tayo magtatagal dito kasi medyo mahaba yung gagawin natin ngayon. Now, ang alam lang natin dito, merong hindi nagbabago, no? Ang length ng string ay constant kasi hindi naman natin pinapahaba yung string, no? Nakatali naman siya at fixed siya. So, bali yung na-form natin na shape ay ellipse. And, paano ngayon kung ilalagay natin siya sa Cartesian coordinate? Okay, so tingnan natin itong ellipse na nasa Cartesian plane siya, centered siya at 0, 0. Tapos yung dalawang pins ay nakalagay sa negative C0 tsaka C0. Yan yung coordinates niya. Tapos yung pinaka kanan ng ellipse natin ay A0 at yung nasa taas niya ay 0B. So, anong alam natin kanina? Alam natin that the length of string is constant, no? Hindi siya nagbabago. Now, if we let this length be D1 and this length be D2, alam natin na yung D1 plus D2 ay constant. So, D1 plus D2 is constant at yan yung length ng string. Pero gusto natin malaman yung length ng string in terms of the coordinates, no? Baka mas useful siya. So, paano pag nilipat natin yung xy dito? Ano mangyayari? Siyempre, yung d1 natin magiging, ito na siya. Kasi nakakonect siya sa negative c0, di ba? Tapos yung d2 natin magiging, ito na siya. So, from here to here actually. No? Bali nakapatong sila. So, hindi ko lang sila ipapatong para makita natin. No? Now, ngayon, ang length ng D1 plus D2 makukuha na natin using the coordinates. Okay? Paano natin kukunin yung length ng D1? Yung D1 is from here up to here, di ba? So, simula dito hanggang dito, dahil negative C0 yan, C ito, di ba? Tapos from here to here, A siya. Therefore, ang length ng D1 ay A plus C. What about yung D2? Yung D2, ito lang, di ba? Ito lang yun, ito lang part na to. Okay, burahin natin yung iba para hindi magulo. So, ang D2 natin ay from here to here. Alam natin that from here to here is A, di ba? Pero, from here to here is also C. So, since ito yung hinahanap natin, ito ay A, babawasin natin yung C. That's A minus C. Which means that D2 is equal to A minus C. So, ano na ngayon ang D1 plus D2? So, D1 plus D2 equals, plus na natin yung nasa right hand side, yung plus C tsaka minus C ay 0, A plus A is 2A. So, D1 plus D2 is equal to 2A. Meron na tayong isang equation. So, sa mga susunod na steps, i-derive natin tong equation na to. No? Now, kung hindi nyo naintindihan, don't panic kasi derivation nito, medyo mahaba ito. Pero I'm sure ma-appreciate nyo pag nasundan nyo itong derivation na ito. Now, kukunin natin ngayon yung D1 in terms of coordinates, no? Now, remember na ang D1 natin na original ay ito. So, ano ang length niyan in terms of the coordinates? Meron kang dalawang points, merong coordinates. So, anong gagamitin natin? distance formula, no? Ano nga ulit yung distance formula? D is equal to square root of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. Okay? So for D1, we have, ito yung ating x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So yung x sub 2 natin ay x, tapos minus ang x sub 1 natin ay negative c. Squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1. So y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. And simplifying, we have square root of x plus c squared plus y minus 0 is just y squared. So meron na tayong D1. Square root of x plus c squared and then plus y squared. Now what about D2? For D2, we have x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So that's x sub 2 minus x sub 1 squared plus, so y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. So this is equal to square root of x minus c, quantity squared, plus y squared. So meron na rin tayong D2. Solve na natin tong equation na to. D1 plus D2 equals 2a. Again, don't panic, no? So D1 plus D2 equals 2a. Okay, so i-substitute na natin, no? Yung D1 ay square root of x plus c, quantity squared, plus y squared. Tapos yung D2 natin ay square root of x minus c, quantity squared, plus y squared. That's equal to 2a. Para matanggal yung radical signs, kailangan natin mag-square, no? Pero medyo mahirap itong i-square kasi pareho silang may radicals. Masyadong complicated. So pwede nating i-subtract ito from both sides para mapunta siya sa kanan, no? So magiging square root of x plus c, quantity squared, plus y squared equals 2a minus square root of x minus c, quantity squared, plus y squared. We can square this, and we can also square this. So magiging, pag in-square natin yung may radical sign, so mawawala na siya, magiging x plus c, quantity squared, plus y squared. Now, pag in-square natin yung sa right-hand side, hindi siya masyadong madali kasi para siyang a minus b, no? It's parang binomial, no? So, we know that a minus b squared is equal to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So, ano ang a squared? 2a times 2a, di ba? So, 4a squared siya. And then, yung 2ab, 2 times a, so 4a na siya. Tapos yung b natin, ito yun, di ba? Times square root of x minus c, quantity squared plus y squared. And then plus b squared. So mawawala na yung radical sign ng b natin. X minus c squared plus y squared. So parehong may y squared ang both sides, pwede tayo mag-subtract ng y squared from both sides para matanggal na sila. And expanding, we have, this is squaring a binomial. So that is x squared plus 2cx plus c squared is equal to 4a squared minus 4a times square root of x minus c squared plus y squared plus x squared minus 2cx plus c squared. We can subtract c squared from both sides. we can subtract x squared from both sides. So that is equal to, matitira sa left-hand side ay 2cx, and then equals 4a squared minus 4a times square root of x minus c, quantity squared plus y squared, tapos mayroon akong minus 2cx. Okay, so gusto kong ilipat itong mga ito sa left-hand side. No? So yung 2cx, pag nilipat ko to sa left-hand side, magiging 2cx plus 2cx. So magiging 4cx. And then ito, magiging minus 4a squared is equal to negative 4a times square root of x minus c, quantity squared plus y squared. Pare-parehong may 4, no? Pansin nyo? 4, 4, 4. So, pwede kong i-divide both sides by 4. Ang matitira sa akin ay cx minus a squared equals negative a times square root of x minus c, quantity squared plus y squared. Okay, isa na lang yung radical na natira. So, pwede natin ulit i-square. So, magiging c squared x squared. This is a binomial, no? Minus 2a squared cx. And then plus a to the fourth. Tapos, yung right-hand side, negative a squared is a squared. Tapos, mawawala na yung radical sign nung ito. So, I have x minus c, quantity squared, plus y squared. And then, pwede kong i-expand yung nasa right-hand side, no? So, I have c squared x squared minus 2a squared cx plus a to the fourth equals a squared times x squared minus 2cx plus c squared. Again, this is squaring a binomial. And then plus y squared. And then I can distribute. So this is c squared x squared minus 2a squared cx plus a to the fourth equals a squared x squared minus 2a squared cx. And then I have a squared c squared and a squared y squared. May pwede ba tayong tanggalin both sides, no? So meron, no, ito. Pareho silang dalawa. So ang natira sa left-hand side ko ay c squared x squared plus a to the fourth. That's equal to a squared x squared plus a squared c squared plus a squared y squared. Now, gusto kong pagsamahin itong a to the fourth at saka a squared, c squared, tapos itong tatlo. Magiging a to the fourth minus a squared c squared. Tapos yun sa right-hand side ko ay a squared x squared minus c squared x squared plus a squared y squared. Now, pagpapalitin ko lang sila ng pwesto, no? Gusto ko ito ay nasa left-hand side siya. Tapos ito nasa right-hand side. Okay? And then I'll factor out x squared. Magiging a squared minus c squared ito. And then plus a squared y squared. And then I can also factor a squared here. A squared times a squared minus c squared. So, pareho tayong may a squared minus c squared. Right? So, masisimplify natin yan, no, by looking at the original figure. Pag nilagay natin yung point dito, symmetric siya, di ba? Ano ibig sabihin nito? Itong part na to ay equal siya sa part na to, no? So, since 2a yung length ng string natin, ibig sabihin a ito. A ito, a rin ito. No? And ano ito? From here to here, this is C. And from here to here, this is B. So this is a right triangle, which means that we can use Pythagorean theorem. Notice na yung A natin ay, yun yung hypotenuse. Usually, C ang nasa hypotenuse. Pero dito, A. So meaning, the equation here is A squared equals B squared plus C squared. So, i-copy natin to. Kailangan natin yung equation na yan sa baba. So, ang A squared equals B squared plus C squared, which means na B squared is equal to A squared minus C squared. So, if I subtract C squared from both sides, yung B squared ko ay A squared minus C squared. Which means na yung A squared minus C squared dito, pwede natin siya palitan ng B squared. So, magiging X squared, B squared, plus A squared, Y squared is equal to A squared, B squared. And then if I divide both sides by A squared, B squared, magiging X squared, B squared, divided by A squared, B squared, plus A squared, Y squared, divided by A squared, B squared. So that is equal to A squared, B squared, divided by A squared, B squared. So bali lahat sila dinivide ko sa A squared, B squared. So pwede tayo mag-cancel. We have here B, we have A, and ang A squared, B squared, maka-cancel natin siya. Magiging 1 ito, di ba? This becomes 1. You're dividing an expression by itself. Tapos ang matitira dito, X squared over A squared, and then plus Y squared over B squared. Ito yung equation ng ellipse. Ito yung nandito kanina sa taas. Yan yung diniderive natin, di ba? So, X squared, A squared plus Y squared over B squared is equal to 1. Alright, so, kung hindi nyo naintindihan, okay lang, tuloy nyo lang ng panonood ng video, tapos later, pag nasagutan nyo na yung maraming exercises, tsaka nyo balikan ito. No? Tsaka nyo yan ma-appreciate. Alright, so maraming salamat. Sana nag-enjoy kayo. I'll see you in the next video.